I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfyre Gaming. I am Sir Joseph and this is Warhammer 40k Rouge Trader. So I went back, blew up the gun because I missed the click on the button. And then I ran all the way back to the shuttles, and that's not where I was supposed to go. I was supposed to come here. So that's why we are sitting here in front of the governor. And we're supposed to tell him that we took care of the anti-aircraft, which is what we're going to do right now. Greetings again, your lordship. The anti-aircraft battery that was giving you so much trouble has been destroyed. That's excellent news. Thank you for your assistance. The weapon the insurgents were using to shoot down shuttles over the city has been destroyed. Now nothing is preventing you from returning to your ship. If you wish to find Master von Kallax, you should go to the Cenobium of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Notes of anxiety creep into the voice that rattles from Pascal's Vox. On behalf of the priesthood of Mars, I, Magus, whatever that last name is, am officially initiating my participation in this operation. I must inspect the state of the relic and ensure myself that it is under zero risk of falling into heretic hands. According to the Catechism of Maintenance and Operation, my tech comrades were supposed to lock the monastery gates against lay people and activate the traps. I deem it optional that optimal that an ordained magus should provide his assistance. I categorically object. The governor clenches his fist. As much as I respect the sanctity of your monastery, I have on my hands a whole capital that needs the attendant. Man, I can't read. Reading is hard. I have on my hands a whole capital that needs to be attended by the Omnissiah's servants. We have lost many eminent tech priests. Incidentally, one of them perished in that same monastery. Mechanical failures could occur at any moment. Putting it bluntly, you may consider yourself forcibly recruited into the city's defense forces. Medne and Pascal glare at each other, their unyielding gazes like crossed swords. The Magus is part of my retinue. You have no right to give him orders. You mistake me for a fool? I know that he arrived separately from you. I would bet my life that no... The governor's voice dies down in a low growl of a drilling Mekendorite. Its tip is directed straight at the bridge of his nose. Medne clears his throat and grumbles stubbornly. So this is the negotiation techniques you have resorted to? Do you think this is the first time I've been threatened with a weapon? No, but this could be your last. Pascal's voice is akin to the sound produced by his drilling implement, steady and calm, but ready to explode at a moment's notice with a crushing of bone and squelching of tearing flesh. I am heading to the monastery because I must. Is that clear? The governor mutters through gritted teeth. Abundantly so, Magus. It would be my pleasure to assist the Omnissiah's servant in reaching the sanctum. Thank you for your cooperation, your lordship. The drill stops. As compensation for your consideration of my request, I, Magus Hanuman, officially undertake to accompany you in the RECAD system. It is the role of bodyguard and to protect you at all costs until your life functions cease, but only within the limits of the RECAD system. You're Hanuman? Glad you're alive. The governor raises his eyebrow and stares at the tech priest in surprise, but refrains from further commentary. I wish to know more about the monastery. The cenobium has been run by the Adeptus Mechanicus ever since the colony was founded. The sacred reactor guarded by its priests power the entire planet. I can say no more. It is a forbidden place that even I have not been allowed to visit once before. Why not shell the monastery if that is where the insurgents have gathered, or deploy a landing force? Fulfilling this request puts the monastery in danger of major destruction. The consequences of this decision for the world of Ricad Minoris would be catastrophic. Pascal, what is so special about the cenobium and the relic? What is in there that has drawn the attention of an interrogator of the Inquisition? I have never been there before, but I would presume that the sacred relic of the reactor is capable of great destruction should it end up in heretic hands. The fury of the freed machine spirits, once released from the sacred circuit, will destroy everything around them. The degree of damage inflicted may render the world of Ricad Minoris uninhabitable. Heresy must be purged from these blessed halls, or those blessed halls. I declare any desecrator who defiles the relic's power a Category 3 blasphemer, deserving of immediate execution. What has perplexed you about my companion's name? The governor looks at Pascal with curiosity. According to the reports we've received, Logus Abel Hahnemann set off from the hallowed electrodynamic cenobium, or for the hallowed electrodynamic cenobium, a short while before it was stormed. I'm glad to find out that you're safe. Perhaps you possess information on Master von Kallix. Pascal's vox wraps in confusion. My name is Pascal Hahnemann, not Abel. I know nothing of such a person. What do you know about this Abel, Governor? I never met him in person. That esteemed Logo supervised the work of Ricad Minoris's lexomechanics for many years. However, he rarely left his cyber chapel, and I never had the honor of making his acquaintance. A true anachorite. Why did he fly to the monastery? That seems suspicious. When a Logos of the Adeptus Mechanicus wants to go somewhere, we don't ask why, your lordship. Yet you did with Pascal. Where can I get more information on this individual? I would have suggested you inspect the esteemed Logos Sanctum, but it was destroyed by the rebels. We recovered several data crypts and connected them to the cogitators at the command post. They might provide you with some information. It is amazing that a mechanical voice from a Vox can sound so confused. That name might have been used as a signal intelligible only to its intended recipient. In that case, its bearer might be Archmagos Amornot, initiating an investigation and data collection procedure. Holy smokes. Hidira tenses up and listens, then turns around sharply to face Pascal. I can hear my friend's snide whispers through the door. Be careful on your search, Magos. If you stare into the shattered mirror for too long, you might see yourself in it, in every shard at once. Mending it that much my goodness, I can't read. Mending it is that much more of a tainted affair than the new reflection is deathlike. I see. Glad to be of your service, your lordship. That's all I wish to discuss. Alright. Now let's head out. And of course, we leave everybody else behind, just like we do every single bloody time we start this game.
C'est no more.
Alright, now we got everybody. Let's move. Ah, we go straight to the void
I
chamber.
won't tolerate.
Don't have to run all the way back to the shuttle. Starport, electrodynamics, Nobium, bunker. All right. And we're off. There's some loot behind us. We'll cover the landing area, your lordship. Glory to the Von Valencius dynasty. Let's go grab this loot.
None shall stand in my way.
Stuff for the cargo.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Knocked over a bin to get some more loot. Oh. Med kit and a grenade, that's good.
That wasn't so difficult.
Judging by the dead person's equipment, they were the same wardens the governor sent to aid the monastery.
It's about time.
Panoramic view. The Adeptus Mechanicus has got kind of a gothic steampunk vibe to him. Open the gate! Inericum awakens the gate's latching mechanism. The heretics were killed swiftly and ruthlessly. They never had time to reach for their weapons.
Guide my strikes true against the heretics who have encroached upon these halls. Let not one villain escape the God Emperor's retribution delivered by our hands.
You note that wire junctions are often marked with the symbol of a key that appears to connect two lines. Okay.
A new challenge for me?
A mercifully quick electric shock was not what killed the cultist. His face was contorted in pain as he was tortured. We got a door. We got another thing we can look at here. There are no wounds on the heretic's body, but his face is contorted in terror, and his eyes are bloodshot from ruptured vessels.
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again. The last electro priest you killed, where did you find him?
Burn in the fire of dawn! Servant of the
corpse, Emperor! And another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
The tall, dark-haired man sizes you up with a quick glance. A supernatural chill is making the air around him crackle softly. The expensive fabric of his jacket is stitched with gold thread and marked by several reddish-brown stains. A foresword and a vox hang from his belt, and the emblem of the Holy Inquisition glitters on his chest. You try to focus on the man in front of you, but you cannot shake the image of the deadly torture he inflicted on his victims. Your pulse quickens, blood pounding in your ears and sweat beating on your skin. We lived through torture sometime in our distant past. Interrogator von Kallux, I presume?
Yes. Well, since you know who I am, and are in no hurry to kill me, I infer that you serve the Emperor, not his enemies. Allow me to introduce myself. Interrogator Heinrich von Kallux of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
The man turns away slightly to clear his throat. The room starts to get noticeably warmer.
Shadow. A great big sun-eclipsing, chain-weaving shadow. I can see the threads, myriads of them extending toward us all, and all of them creeping off toward him like snakes, shrouding us in poison. My, oh my, do I sense trouble, and it's right in my throat. It itches.
Adira recoils from the interrogator as if scalded, and starts swaying to and fro. A puff of black smoke comes out of the psyker's mouth and dissipates at once.
A psyker? Interesting. And a diviner at that. Even more interesting. Are you sanctioned?
Heinrich eyes Adira keenly.
Don't you Inquisition me! I'm under the Rouge Trader's protection!
Adira looks at you pleadingly. Adira is a member of my personal retinue and is under my protection.
Your retinue, you say? Then let's go back to my previous question. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
The interrogator rests his intent gaze on Adira for another moment before shifting it to you. Rogue Trader Ignatius von Valancius.
Von Valancius? To the best of my knowledge, that dynasty is headed by the esteemed Theodora von Valancius. Has there been a change of circumstances?
Heinrich watches your expression closely. Theodore is dead, slain in battle by enemies of humanity.
The news is lamentable. My condolences. And I presume the heir to the sacred warrant of trade and the lofty title of Rogue Trader is none other than yourself. Well then, what precisely has brought you to the sanctum of the Omnissiah?
I am here to collect you. I am under orders from the Lord Inquisitor to offer my assistance you may require, or any assistance you may require. After which I am to provide you safe passage to Footfall aboard my ship.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
Heinrich ruminates silently on what you have told him. Then he makes a of satisfaction and says,
Requisitioning? Young man, Your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You are addressing a rogue trader.
Abelard is left speechless for a moment.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody.
Heinrichs casts an apprehensive glance at Abelard.
I came to Reich Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions.
Heinrichs glances at the dead body at his feet.
Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the special efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
Blasphemous insanity.
The tech priest's visor flashes and turns a bloody scarlet. A soft hum of some activating system is heard from under his robe. Well, we know what he's doing here. We saw what he did. I can help you with Aurora. Let's join forces.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base.
The interrogator glances at the limp body clad in the colors of the governor's ordnance and sighs briefly.
I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
All right. The fighter's body is still warm, only bled to death a few moments ago. Well, let us level up Heinrich. Well, we got a lot of leveling up to do. All right. Let's try to be a little quick here. Thick skin is always a good thing. And then some weapon skill. All right, let's just go up here. Let's get Restless Strikes. Moving on. Boy, we don't really know what his got going here. Let's, obviously these are his main ones. Let's go ahead and do his Carouse. And let's give him a toughness this time. Oh, that sounds pretty awesome. And let's give him Carouse. Oh, we're not done. Okay. Let's do Desolation. And we're still going. Oh, the Daring Breach. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, never hurts to get a couple extra wounds. And we'll do another weapon skill. Inventory. Anything we got that he can use that's better. He's got a little laser sword. He's got a force sword. Well, he's better than that. Can't use those. Let's give him a grenade or two. Let's give him that. All right.
Victory awaits.
The hard, uncomfortable meditation bed is equipped with neuroports to connect sleeper to the monastery's cogitator network.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Secret door loot. Symbol of the Omnicide inscribed in the walls with grooves of electric discharges fanning out from like a river. Charge staff. Alright, let's collect these. Alright, next time we find improved body glove or something, we should take it, because she's not, that's probably not as good as Sin Skin. I don't know. Maybe Sin Skin is better. 21, 21, 20, 25. It's better than what he's wearing, so we'll throw that on him. Biomancer staff. As opposed to just a charge staff. Well, you can go to cargo. Alright. On to exploring some more.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Goods. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that looks rough. The charred charred body there. Let's go the other way and see if we can find a way to disable that before somebody gets, you know, hurt badly.
Follow my lead.
On the maladies of medicine spirits and the ways of diagnostic divination.
Intriguing.
Oh, there's
Halt!
a door there. Oh, there's a
I
door there
noticed
too.
something.
All right. A tech priest's body rests on a metal table, surrounded by sparking spirals of copper coil. A patina of sacred unguents covers his withered flesh. His augmetics have been polished with great care. Intricate electus cover the dead man's corpse, Cover the dead man's crossed arms and bare torso, and strands of wires envelop his head. Pascal respectfully bows his head before the dead man and carefully touches the shriveled body with the tip of his mechadendrite. Honored adherent, I thank you for showing us the truth of Fabricator General Pekarov's maxim. Death does not end the service of a spirit driven. The body seems motionless, but you notice a slight tremor in the fingertips. The ancient servant of the Omnici must be daydreaming. His mind, enveloped in digital reverie, can persist for hundreds of thousands of years while his frail body is decaying. This sacred state of a trance is a great reward, only earned by the wisest and most pious servants of the machine god. Next to the table the body is resting on, you see small amulets crafted from burned cogitator circuit boards. There is no dust on these offerings. They are clearly left recently. Disconnect one of the wires? I don't know if we should do that. Leave the dead man undisturbed.
It's about time.
Another one. Nothing. Should we? Oh, let's see what happens. Oh. Yeah, that was it. We had one shot. All right.
None shall stand in my way.
The cultists were killed with a hit to the back from some kind of electric weapon. The circuitor cogitator, the electro priest's hiding place must be nearby. You shall be punished by the motivator force itself.
Taken me.
You have been ambushed. Alright, what can you do, Heinrich? Word of the Emperor, all allies within 5 gain +1 resolve until the end of combat. Every additional stack. Oh, well, let's do that.
But of course, Lord Captain. For the throne's glory. Everyone, step aside.
They've got more hit points. We're gonna do.
I won't object to it. Vengeance will be swift.
Good to know. Wow, we are slow. Nidra, staff.
Will do. Was that you? Or
Whap!
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Hey, we knocked him down.
I'll do it. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
My place is at the fore. It will be done.
Nah. Strike. Hit them both.
I will do my duty. One fewer tongue.
Nice hit, Abelard.
Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes.
Well, on you too. Good job, Pascal. Let's buff everybody.
Running by Eric O'Brien.
Does more damage against machine.
The
Good
old
luck,
Messiah
machiney.
comprehends all.
Naturally.
Strong.
I won't object.
We're gonna use the superpower.
I'll see our foes obliterated. Let's see to it. Your reckoning is due. I need a foothold.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
on it. Be gone.
All right, just one more.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, you missed.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Indeed. I took care of this one.
All right. Crazy electric dude's gone. No loot on any of them. All right, let's go check this
I'll
thing
lay
out.
claim to the stars.
The circular cogitator. The machine's altar is operational, but will only respond to specific command that you do not know. To make this machine sphere do your bidding, you have to know the correct prayer. The Sentinel will ask for a password. We got another door here.
Victory awaits.
A nasty electric thing I don't think we want to mess with. Got some goods here. Check those 100%. Open that up.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Cogitator's green screen lights up as you approach it and display the flashing message. Pilgrim, only the words of the first galvanic hymn will reveal to you the gifts hidden beyond the veil of knowledge. Now chant with me. Let us sing this canticle to... The device's keyboard lights up, clearly expecting you to enter the rest of the verse. Pascal, kindly remind me how this hymn goes? Pascal's Vox lets out a noisy groan, as if he's clearing his throat, but then stops abruptly. After a brief pause, he averts his gaze and says in a rasping voice, "It is not known to me. Only high-ranking servants at shrines of energetic prosperity are permitted to perform the first galvanic hymn." All right. Oh, Abelard. Abelard snorts and struggles to suppress an involuntary smile. "Emperor, help us all. The esteemed Magus has been caught out not knowing a prayer, and now he is floundering like a cadet in an exam. I never thought I'd see the day. The motive force that floweth through veins of copper." Verse 2 calls to you, Pilgrim. Let us fill our souls with gratitude towards... the arcane key that closeth the circuit. No clue. Now finish the prayer, Pilgrim. May the unity of the sacred charges power... the immortal reason that hath created the spark. Only one who has learned the path of our cenobium is worthy of its gift. Walk the path of the enlightened, absorb their age-old wisdom, and sing with me again. The screen goes dark in disappointment. Well, moving on. All right, well, obviously we're not going to go this way. A motive force seals the passageway, threatening to incinerate anyone who touches it. I guess back to the other electric horde thing that we saw.
I won't tolerate weakness.
So there's another one of those things right here. Yep, sure looks like. Let's go ahead and pop us off.
Must act.
There are bad guys there. They don't seem to notice me.
A new challenge for me. I won't heed your cries of mercy.
You'll make a
We
suitable
saw that we were
sacrifice.
ambushed. Wonder how many of them we can pull into electrical shocks.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Out of my way!
I guess I should have.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Explorers know one route. Forward. Running binaric override.
Chaos guides me. Ah! Death to the weak.
Ow. Alright, so we're going to trigger this one.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Missed again.
Will do.
Death to non-believers!
Oh, I was hoping he was going to run into the lightning. Alright, so we got to kill this guy. We got to get off of here because we don't want to get electrocuted. We have the charge, which will let us move, so we are going to go
All
ahead and
too
do
easy.
this. And we're going to chop this guy.
Nothing I can't. Opposing me was your
We're
biggest
going to use our charge
mistake.
to get down to the bottom of the stairs.
Chaos guides me! Out of my way!
That worked. Okay. Let's see who else we can draw in.
I serve the ruinous powers! High momentum.
No.
For the throne's glory.
Not a problem for me.
Victory is imminent.
Chaos guides me!
Ow!
Advancing.
Alright, we need to do something here.
My vow is to serve. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Activating Force Mode Sacrament.
guided by faith. Doubt is for the weak.
That was bad.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Ah, terrible shooting. You gotta get Idra up here to get her sniper rifle into play.
Cover me!
At your beck and call.
That or we should just get our butts up there.
To the weak.
It's nothing.
Ow!
I'm not injured.
Holy.
I'm enraged.
Crap turds.
Ministration is a holy task.
That was brutal. It's down there, which means it's going to come up here next turn.
I won't object to it. I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
There is movement in the Empyrean. But of course, will do.
High momentum.
Oh, that looks bad. That does not look good.
Nothing I can't do.
See if that thing will walk through all the lightning.
It will be done.
I was gonna go out there with these guys, but then I'm like, maybe not. Wait, he can shoot at me, but I can't shoot at him. That seems a bit wrong.
What is this foreboding?
Okay, it doesn't seem to want to come out. We're not going to do anything while that electricity's
too
there.
easy.
I will do my duty.
Electricity is gone. She can't get as far as we need her to, so we're just going to come up here.
ahead. Already done.
This looks very little electricity. That I'm not too sure about.
Indeed.
That was my cover, you butt. Down there again.
The Emperor is on our side.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
Guy I can shoot at. Let's
Anything else?
debuff in here.
But of course.
On it.
There we go. Oh, here comes the monster. Looks like that is probably safe.
Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes.
Follow my lead. Victory is imminent.
Get rid of that sniper, that was critical.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
I got a couple hits on it.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Get me a target.
Was that you? Or
5 armor. Let's reduce your armor.
anything else? Will do. Just as I foretold.
Nice shot, Indra.
All too easy. Suits my purposes.
We can make him bleed, right? Yeah.
Already done. My time is now!
Power.
Nothing I could. There's nowhere to hide. Not a problem for me.
Chopping that guy up. There we go. All we got left is this guy down here.
At your beck and call.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Nothing I can't do.
Not gonna go through that. That all looks very suspiciously charred. This does not, though.
I will do my duty. Indeed.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Ow.
Rejoice in battle!
I shall not fear.
A tactically sound approach. It will be done. Reduced to dust.
All right, everybody is done. We're all safe. This is a good place to call it. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. As always, like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate that as well. I've been Sir Joseph. You guys are amazing. Until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later.